You want to hear about a really cool dad, since you like cool dads?
Cool dad. I like cool dads.
All right, so this dad ends up, like, I guess his baby ends up with some injuries, and then they do a full assessment of the baby. And the baby's got, all right, listen to this. Both arms and both legs are broken.
Oh my God.
And the baby's mouth is bleeding. 6 months old baby.
Party too hard?
Jesus Christ.
What do you think, not what do you think happened?
Half Ryan Day is intense.
What do you think, what do you think the dad's excuse or reasoning is for why his baby has 4 broken limbs?
Because the baby was raising the roof too hard.
With the legs too?
Yeah, because the babies can't walk, right? So, have you ever seen a baby when you're about to change them, they go like this?
Do you promise to donate your brain to science?
Raising the roof too hard?
Yeah, they were. Partying too hard.
You know what's crazy is like
Partying way
you're
too
gonna
hard.
have to think like this to get closer to his answer, because it's something like that.
And I think that one was a fake baby, but I think you have to do something like this to get that result. And I think it was his stupid ass dad trying to swing on a rope or something and do a backflip with the baby on his back. And I think when he flipped, a baby flew out of the back.
Oh my God, dude.
So I feel
Why did he do that?
I don't know. I think it was a fake baby to make a viral video.
Oh, it is a fake baby. I know what you're talking about. I think it's a fake baby.
I feel like it's got to be something like that to do.
Oh, I know. He tried to teach the baby how to ride a motorcycle. Oh. And baby's feet like...
Yeah.
Oh, but it was a baby-sized motorcycle, Anthony.
Okay, check it out. This is what happened. All right, this is a cat dad. He's got a bunch of cats, right? And he's doing that test where every single time he drops a cat, it falls on its legs, right? Okay. Just chucks the cat up, always falls on the legs. He's like, all right, sees his baby. Oh shit.
Because babies will land on their, like they'll land right side up, right?
No, they land on their head.
Dude, my neighbor has a kid who's like 2 years old basically now, and every time that I come over, their dog like runs at me, and sometimes she's in the way and she just gets body checked.
Yeah.
Shit just cracks me up.
Dogs
Because
knock babies over
he's a big
easy.
fucking dog. He's like a bulldog, so he's just like body check. Hockey checks her against the wall and shit.
But that baby's gonna be tough.
Oh yeah, yeah. She's got a hard head.
Maybe you would empathize with this guy a little bit, because I don't know shit about parenting really. But his reasoning for why the baby had so many broken limbs is that sometimes the baby will go through some very rough diaper changes.
See, I told you.
So he broke the baby.
But
Oh my God!
he said that
He's like lifting
because he
weights
said
and
diaper changes were rough.
So he would like break the limb so the arms won't fucking go around and shake or whatever?
It says that when they looked at the injuries, it's from like it's the fractures you get from getting aggressively pulled. So he's like yanking arms and legs. But is that like that happens? Yeah.
That was a misleading cool dad story.
Yeah, what cool dad.
This is a good
He's not
segment
that
that we're gonna
cool.
start. Cool dads.
He's not very cool. I don't like that.
Dads should treat babies like the Costco rotisserie chicken.
But does that ever happen with changing a diaper when you're in a rush? Do you ever stretch Armstrong? Taika?
Strong, show 'em the guns, dude.
You ever like your kid has a fucking green blowout all over their back, and you're just like fucking fuck all this shit.
Hey, you never picked up Taika by his 2 feet to wipe his butt?
I've been really lucky as a baby. He's never done the piss in my mouth piss thing, and he's never been a shit
what a
up his
shame.
back. I've never got the
It's a green blowout.
you go in the room and there's shit on the ceiling and the wall. I've heard of
What
those.
the fuck?
I've never been to
Bathroom. That'd be plagiarism if he did that.
Yeah, I've never been to that because I've heard like sometimes if you like they're sleeping and they're bored, you know, so they just start like.
Oh yeah.
And so I've heard of that. I never got any of those. I got really lucky. The only thing that I get now is sometimes we'll be getting ready, whatever, and we gotta do 20 steps to get out the fucking door. Like let's say we're trying to get to the airport.
It's too fucking big.
And then just like putting on shoes and fucking eating breakfast, whatever.
Gets lost.
And then
Wait, where are we?
finally at the last second, he's like, "Oh, I gotta use the restroom." And I'm like, "Why? Why didn't you do it earlier?"
And the house is so big, he's got to hike a mile back.
Yeah, he's.
Get a
I
camel
can't use
pack.
downstairs bathrooms. I'm not allowed.
You're like, man, this AstroTurf is really far and hot.
You guys are so mean.
Dude,
you
it's
think-
not mean. We were saying you have a big house.
Yeah, you have a big fucking house, dude.
Kind of a compliment if you would just take it.
It's like, hey, stop making my wife come so hard. Like, I guess that's an insult. Right.
So do you believe any ounce of that he's saying it's just from like some rough diaper changes? What is a rough
There's
diaper
some
change?
retarded dads out there that I'm like, It could be. It could be some people are just so fucking pissed they don't know how to control themselves. So the impulse takes over. They do some dumb shit.
He's dragging that baby.
I think that's also called abuse.
Yeah, yeah, for sure.
That's what the court is saying, but he's really saying it's just from tight swaddling and rough diaper change.
Swaddling is this,
I think,
You gotta try. You gotta
I
try.
think one, at most 2 accidental limbs, but when you throw out all 4 and bleeding mouth, like what's the bleeding mouth?
Empathy wise, if you're him, you gotta at least try this shit.
Maximum empathy.
Maximum empathy.
It's like my baby's fucking Samuel L. Jackson in Glass. Like,
He's yanking that baby.
I heard this. I was listening to this podcast, and this dude, he always had dreams of like what is it called? Like it's always in the bathtub or whatever. And then it wasn't until later that he like where he tied 2 and 2 together. And when he was a baby, his dad to tell him to shut the fuck up because he was trying to watch TV. Or he'd take the baby and then run the baby's head underwater in the bathtub to make him shut the fuck
That'll definitely work.
to stop.
Doesn't that make the baby cry more?
And I'm like, that's
waterboarding
fuck,
for
there's
sure.
dads out there like that. That's crazy.
Yeah, it wasn't Aaron Cho telling us about that. How laws are put in place to like, what is it, for the common denominator of people, but there's some people that you just can't do anything about it because they just operate at such a low level. There was a dad who like bashed his baby's head in because it wouldn't stop crying, and then Aaron was saying that like when they were talking to him, the guy was like plain face, just like, yeah, he just wouldn't stop crying. Like laws won't save this guy from anything. Like he's just
Because in their head, they think they're
excuses.
Duh.
They're looking at you like you're stupid.
right.
So what was your craziest dad moment then? Like where like he did something where you're like, fucking I just want to squeeze his little head.
Yeah, you never had that?
That happens. I mean, you get that feeling. You get the feeling, but then you just gotta like walk away and then come back. Probably be like
I feel
level-headed.
like Bart's probably like Superman with that shit. He knows he has superhuman strength, so he knows it's actually easy for him to stop himself because if he flicks Taika, he'll fly to fucking Zimbabwe.
With a great responsibility.
no extradition there.
Such a Looney Tunes.
Great power, great responsibility.
Limitation's pretty young though, I heard.
Zimbabwe. Yeah, so that, what do you do when that feeling happens? Just walk away?
I try to like never act upon a feeling. Because I want to be a good dad.
You're always trying to like be logical.
Yeah, so if once I can return to a logical state, then I'll try to address it, but I try not to act on the feeling.
Does it feel as satisfying though?
Well, I don't want to unleash on the baby, you crazy guy.
No, but dude, you're heart Kwan, dude.
You go to bed itchy. You
need relief? You know, some parents, they just...
good dad, dude.
Hey, what are you
8
doing?
minutes, dude.
What are you doing, bro?
I thought you gave me the look.
Yeah.
I thought he gave me the look like
Don't blame it on me, dude.
You wanted it
Why'd
out.
you give him the look?
You want it
act
out.
on a feeling.
You're not gonna get it.
Where's the logic?
This one's going to 20 now.
Okay.
Every time it looks like you're about to say something funny, he's like,
Superman, literally Superman.
Who are you more likely to accidentally hit, Taika or Gio?
oh yeah.
Great question.
Oh, Gio for sure.
Yeah?
For sure.
Because she can take it or because she deserves it?
Well, one, I don't even know if I'm talking to a woman. I'm talking like this the whole time. So I'm confused most of the time.
You're talking at Tower of Terror.
Yeah, I'm talking to a fucking bouncer at the front of a fucking club.
Talking about the tree in the Lord of the Rings.
You're ready to shove her. You already feel threatened.
Somebody ready to fucking just
Chop her
deck
down,
her in the
dude.
face.
A bouncer.
Yeah, when you're talking like this, you already just feel like you're talking like a little fucking thing, like a little Pomeranian. You
Has she ever picked you up? Have she ever picked you up and sucked your dick?
Your ankles.
One-handed. Did you see the video I showed you?
Show me.
There's one where she picks a guy up and sticks her finger in her butthole with one hand and then sucks his dick.
What can he do about it? What can he do?
Wait.
What can he even do?
I would love for Tiff to do that. for me.
Who's had more
More of that.
who's had more walk away be logical moments, Gio or Taika?
Probably Gio.
Definitely Gio.
Because you've known her longer.
Well, because I wasn't as in control in the beginning. You know, in the beginning, I'd be like, ah! You know?
Dude, you know how many arguments I've had with Tiff where I'm just like, I'm gonna murder you if I don't leave this house.
Yeah, dude. Like,
I'm gonna murder this whole house.
like maybe the first 10 years of the relationship was crazy. Like now it's like, oh, I got all the system. I'm fucking old now.
Suicide stuff.
I got,
Triple homicide.
I got
I've been doing that bit all the time. Been doing that. I'm like, this is Nick's bit, but triple homicide suicide.
You know what I mean? Everyone knows what that means, dude.
It's perfect.
Where you can't choose one or the
Oh,
other.
brother, I got, you know how many pillows I gotta scream into? I'm just.
Well, he's also including the dogs.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's the best part. It's the most fucked up part. He's like, I'll drown the dogs. I'll kill you. I'll kill you.
They can't be adopted.
Yeah, they
No, they have to die. They have to die.
That's who even goes for the pet fish, everything.
I told Tiff, if I have to murder her, I'm taking the dogs, dude. I'm taking the dogs.
Dude, I'm gonna get ant spray and get them too.
Yeah.
I can't kill my dogs, dude.
That's specific.
Can't kill my dogs.
Ant spray? Any life in the house.
Drowning is less intense, I feel.
Dude, I'm killing
shut the baby up.
the fucking fit. Dude, I'm even going to the pet store because Hannah's been wanting a beta fish, so I'll buy one after and then kill that.
Why does she want alpha fish?
Or a sigma fish.
She wants to cook the fish out.
alpha in her life.
That's a good answer. That's so sick.
That's so.
Beta fish are hell insecure. That's why they gotta fight each other.
Yeah, I know that. I know. Yeah. But they puff out big.
Oh, yeah.
And act all tough.
Just to end this on a funny note, the that video we did about like what's your weirdest plug, and we were like, hey JK, if you guys have plugs for any interesting things, hit us up. We got hit up by a lot of people that have really interesting hookups. One of them was I can hook you up with Child Protective Services.
No way.
Get the fuck out of here.
Yeah, some guy
Nobody
works
wants to be hooked up with Child Protective Services.
some guy works with CPS, and he's like,
Get his number.
I can get you hooked up in this department.
What does that do?
I don't know,
I can
but
tell my neighbors.
in a situation
I guess,
like this,
Oh, interesting.
Yeah.
HOA play.
you might be able to get away with
move.
a little bit of a baby break
Little
situation.
shouldn't have messed with me move.
Wait, what other? Since this is going to 20 anyway, what other things are we getting hooked up with?
We can do an episode on it. I don't really want to.
Yeah, that'd be fun. That'd be fun. That's good.
Child protective service. You're the only one that qualifies.